Hello guys, Dodongski again. Welcome to my channel. This hybrid video tutorial will help you to understand the service point and safety in handling hybrid vehicle. Let's go guys, watch and learn. After watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hybrid vehicle service point. Voltage wire harnesses and connectors are colored orange. The HV battery and other high voltage components have high voltage caution labels. Do not carelessly touch these components or their wire harnesses. High voltage safety is comprised of 2 points: insulation of high voltage circuits and cutoff of high voltage circuits. Insulation of high voltage circuits. A case or cover is provided for each of the high voltage components: HV battery, inverter with converter assembly, MG1, MG2, etc., and high voltage wire harnesses. The high voltage circuit is electrically insulated from the vehicle body. Cutoff of high voltage circuits. To prevent the possibility of electrocution, the Power Management Control ECU, HV-CPU, automatically cuts off the high voltage using the system main relay, SMR. When it is necessary to cut off the high voltage to service the vehicle, etc., removing the service plug will effectively accomplish this. There are 2 methods to cut off the high voltage: the automatic cut-off performed using the system main relays, and the manual cut-off performed using the service plug. Automatic cut-off using system main relays, SMR. Cut-off using the power switch. The SMRs are turned off when the driver turns the ready mode off using the power switch. Cut off in the event of a collision. Detection of the shock of a collision causes the SMRs to turn off. Besides signals from the center airbag, center sensor assembly, circuit breaker sensors installed in the inverter with converter assembly detect the occurrence of a collision and turn off the SMRs. Cut off when the interlock switch is activated. There are interlock switches in the following 3 places: at the inverter terminal cover where the power cables from MG1, MG2, and the compressor with motor assembly connect to the inverter with converter assembly. At the connection of the power cable from the HV battery and the inverter with converter assembly. At the service plug grip. Injuries caused by electricity. The following are types of injuries caused by electricity. These injuries have the potential to occur while servicing hybrid vehicles. Electrocution. Electrocution can occur when touching high voltage components. Insulation malfunctions cause high voltage and non-high voltage areas of electrical devices, such as the PCU, power control unit. In this case, touching the PCU case can cause electrocution. Burns. A short circuit can be created in high voltage cables by non-insulated tools. This creates an arc, resulting in burns. Almost death. Electrocution. Example 1. Human body resistance, 500 ohms, voltage, DC 250. Current equals voltage, resistance equals 250 V, 500 ohms equals 0.5 ampere, 500 milliamperes. If current flows for 3 seconds, ventricular fibrillation may occur. Precautions for inspection and service. Number 1. Use the caution, high voltage do not touch sign to notify other technicians that the high voltage system is being inspected and/or repaired. Number 2. Turn the power mode to off and move the key outside of the entry and start system interior detection area. Disconnect the cable from the negative terminal of the auxiliary battery. When servicing high voltage circuits to prevent electrocution. Before using insulated gloves, be sure to check them for cracks, tears and other types of damage by performing the following procedure. Place the glove on its side. Roll the opening up 2 or 3 times. Fold the opening in half to close it. Confirm that there are no air leaks. Do not wear wet insulated gloves. This may lead to electrocution. Number 5. Remove the service plug grip to prevent electrocution. Service plug grip removal. Slide the lever of the service plug grip. Pull up the lever of the service plug grip as shown in the illustration. Remove the service plug grip. Carry the removed service plug grip in your pocket to prevent other technicians from accidentally reconnecting it while you are servicing the vehicle. Number 6. After removing the service plug grip, wait 10 minutes before touching any of the high voltage connectors or terminals. Precautions for removing the inverter terminal cover. Make sure to pull the inverter terminal cover straight up as a connector is connected to the bottom of the cover. Cover the opening with non-residue tape to prevent entry of foreign matter or liquid after removing the inverter terminal cover. Note: make sure to use high-voltage gloves and insulated tools. After 10 minutes have passed after removing the service plug grip, put on insulated gloves and check that the high-voltage capacitor inside the inverter with converter assembly has discharged by inspecting the voltage. Note: set the tester to a range of DC 750 or more to measure the voltage.